Hello, good evening, good day, good morning, wherever in the world you are. Welcome to the very last weekly news stream for PyConline AU. I'm tearing up a little bit because we've done quite a bit of these as a community and we don't have any more weekly streams. And if we can't get that in, I'll wait for a message in our StreamYard chat here. We might go back to a holding screen and come back to across. Hi everyone, thank you for bearing with us. As you can see, it is very, very useful to have a dry run and to sometimes test in prod, as we are this evening. Now, what I'm looking for is a thumbs up from folks in the chat that you can actually hear what we're saying instead of trying to figure out what I'm miming. I'm not sure that lip reading was a prerequisite skill for attending PyConline. Now, once you can give us a thumbs up, folks, we'll continue on with the script because I have two amazing people with me on stream and I can't wait to introduce them with audio this time. So it sounds like I can see we've got chat happening. Can you give me a thumbs up, folks? Fingers crossed we've got audio this time. Marvellous, I'm getting yays, so I'm going to continue with this script, and off we go. So welcome, everyone. Thank you for bearing with us. Bit of a hiccup at the start. We are, of course, 36 hours out from PyConline AU. I'm not at all nervous, but joining me on the stream tonight is our conference director, Lee Brenecki. Lee, how are you, my friend?
I've just lost control of my auto cue, so I'm discovering all of the things that could go wrong on the weekend. Ahead of time, which is great. But I'm going to be winging this whole thing.
Well, we'll let you give your auto cue a bit of a go, and we'll cross to Lily.
It's gone.
Alrighty. Well, I'll guide us through. Lily, thank you for joining us. You are, of course, a friend of the conference, known to many. You've been involved in previous years, and you're back helping us again this year. How are you, my friend?
Yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm in lockdown, so not able to leave the house now, or I'll turn into a pumpkin. But that means that I can just stay inside and do more PyCon things.
Indeed, and more PyConline things are indeed coming. Now, the astute viewers here will see that this is our last weekly stream. I'm tearing up slightly at my end because we've been through a lot on these streams, but they are unfortunately coming to an end. That is a good thing though, because our speakers are ready, our streaming kit, albeit sound, is ready, and our venue is set and ready to go. However, this year's venue is a little bit different to normal. Lee, could you tell me a little bit about what our venueless venue is?
Yeah, so the entire conference this year is going to be held on an online platform called Venueless. It's going to have 4 different channels instead of 4 different rooms, which you'll be able to jump back and forth throughout the weekend. There'll also be opportunities to sort of do voice, video, and text chat with your fellow attendees as well.
Awesome. So what you can expect from the conference, I know we've had some tweets and questions coming in about, is there going to be an attendee chat? And our answer to that is absolutely. A big part of this is having a fun, engaging, and interactive conference. It's not just watching videos for 8 hours over the weekend. It's really an interactive part of the community, and that's really important to us.
Yeah.
So Lee, in all of the organising here, I know that we've wanted to capture some of those really key elements of being at a face-to-face event. It's not just 4 really long webinars all day, every day. Could you tell us a little bit more about, what that experience is and why that's important to the conference?
Oh, geez. So now, because I don't have my audio cue, I don't know what we're supposed to be revealing now and what we're keeping under wraps.
So we do have some surprises. I think the most important thing is that the sense of community around this. It's not just watching talks.
Yeah, absolutely. Like this is the community is the reason that people come back to PyCon year after year. It's the reason that I decided to put my hand up to spend every moment of my spare time running this thing, and the same for the rest of the core team. So it's obviously really important for us to sort of bring that online rather than just having people sit in front of a television. So
I completely agree with that. And I can say this as someone that's been in the core team and sort of been on the edge of PyCon for a few years now. The community is really the heart and soul of where this event sits and where it runs, and that is absolutely true for what we want to achieve this year. So it's not just about the fantastic, amazing, exciting talks that we have lined up over the next few days. It is very much about that sense of community. Now, this also comes, it's a bit of a cheeky answer I have for you, but we did have a question through from Twitter this evening when we did a call out to what questions everyone has. And one of those questions was, how will any other conference live up to PyConline AU? Now, I've got an answer for you, and it's a bit of a cheeky one, but the answer is community. This is very much front and center of PyConline this year, and the way that and look, we're not competing, but the way that we care about this is bringing you in, getting you involved. So the way that we'll keep competing is making sure that is unique for PyCon and PyConline, is that sense of coming together and gathering over a PyConline weekend. Now, speaking of doing things a little bit different this year, some of you may have seen that we published an important announcement video yesterday. Now, if you're new to the stream, perhaps you've been told you absolutely need to watch it, but you haven't had a chance yet. We're going to roll it here on the stream. So fingers crossed to our technology this evening. I know we've had a few hiccups, but I'm going to count us in to have a quick look at that safety video. For those of us that miss traveling a little bit and wish we could be joining Lee in Adelaide, I really hope you'll enjoy this. It's our nod to travel in years past. Let's take it away and watch that video.
Cabin crew, arm doors and cross-check.
Congratulations, you're on the final leg to PyConline 2020. But first, an important message from Adelaide, Australia.
Hi, and welcome to PyConline AU. I'm your conference director, Lee Brunecki, and in this video, we're going to show you some of the features of this venueless virtual event. please pay close attention, even if you conference with us often.
In preparation for the conference, please check your email 24 hours before the event and use your invitation link to join the online platform. Our friendly help desk team can assist you if you encounter any trouble. Just email the team at contact@pycon.org.au. The conference crew will now point out the Code of Conduct. Please take a few moments to review the Code of Conduct and familiarise yourself with the details therein.
This year's conference comes equipped with 4 excellent rooms. The Curly Boy Theatre will host your conference welcome and the invited speakers. You'll also find the Python 2 Memorial Concert Hall, Flip-Floperator Auditorium, and the One Obvious Room. Please take a few moments to review the session schedule and identify the talk that is nearest to your interests. And remember, the most interesting content could be behind you.
If you need to leave this extremely online event to go outside, a mask may be required. Fit your mask over your nose and mouth and fasten. Continue to breathe normally.
This event would not be possible without the kind and generous support of our event sponsors. Sponsors help us to keep the event affordable for all attendees, and gives us the ability to do things like put together mock airline safety videos, like this one.
This event isn't just about watching some talks, it's about catching up with your friends and making new ones. Thanks to the convenience of home viewing, this event is now pet friendly and we'd love to see photos of your pooches and paws joining us for the conference. While you're enjoying this weekend, be sure to share your viewing selfies using the hashtag PyConlineAU.
The crew and I have put a lot of work into bringing this event to you today, and we're so grateful that you've joined us here for PyConline AU.
Thank you for streaming with PyConline AU 2020. Sit back, relax, grab your beverage of choice, and enjoy the show. We're going to have such fun. And action. Seven, 6, 5. Well, that was a bit of fun, and I remember to take my mask off this time. That was always a bit of a sticking point. Now, Lily, I'm really glad that you're here, because once attendees have joined and they're part of PyConline AU in Venulus, they're going to have access to a heap of interactive and fun games come Sunday. Could you tell us a little bit more about what is actually happening on Sunday, please?
Yeah, one of the things that I'm really excited about, because I'm completely biased, is what I'm calling the Rube Codeberg competition.
Could you tell us a little bit more about that? It sounds like we get to get hands-on with Python.
Yes. So unlike a lot of other coding competitions that focus on that focus on making code faster and simpler and more succinct, we want the most elaborate, the most egregious uses of Python that you can imagine. I want to see how much you can put into making something simple happen in a really complex way, a la Rube Goldberg and his fantastic machines.
It takes me back to perhaps some of our fun lightning talks from previous years. People showing off fun and interesting, quirky ideas in Python and around the community. Is this perhaps similar?
It has definitely been inspired by a lot of the things that have happened in PyCon's past. Absolutely. So we will have a bit of interesting flip-flopperated stuff, but I'm going to keep a lid on some of that until the end.
So it sounds like we had a minor dropout there with the internet, but the important thing is that if you'll remember some of the flip-floperators from last year, similar fun games and shenanigans will be had this year. But to make it fair to everyone as a competition, we need to make sure that we announce that at the time. So the details, I mean, look, if Lily told me what was happening, then I'd get ahead of myself, and I don't have time to get ahead of the competition because we have a PyConline AU to run. So traditionally, PyConline and PyCon AU, I should say, has had development sprints where we get to sit down and write code, learn through other open source projects, contribute back into the community. Could you tell us a little bit more about what we've got for development sprints this year?
Yeah.
me question
So
or
this
Lily?
year we. Oh, I thought it was me
Go for it,
question.
Lily.
Do you want to take it, Lee?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, right. So-
This year we were going to use. Oh wait, which one?
Wait.
She's Lee and I'm Lily.
My pronunciation confusion. This was a question directed at Lily, sorry.
Okay.
Okay. That's the me one, right?
Wait.
Yes, go for it.
Okay. Right. So you asked me about the development sprints, Jack. And that is something that we can normally do face-to-face at a usual PyCon AU. But this year, we're going to be using Venulus as our platform to run the development sprints. And I know that we can't all sit together writing code in the same space, but that means that Venulus gives us some of the chat and the interactivity that would happen if we were running mentored sprints normally. So if you have a project that you'd like to host during the sprints, the details will be going up on the website tomorrow. And that will tell you how you can host your project at the sprints and get people to help and mentor them.
Fantastic. It sounds like we still get to hang out and code after PyCon this year, which I'm really looking forward to. Now, Lily, one of the other things that we've mentioned in the past is some social activities, some fun and interactive games. Is that also still happening on Sunday?
Yeah, absolutely. Even though, again, we can't be together to play board games and card games like we normally would, we have a lot of fun interactive games and social activities that have been lined up as well. So if you need a break from writing code all weekend, then you will see a schedule go up tomorrow about what else there is to do on Sunday. So the TLDR of this, hold back until tomorrow. You will find out everything you need to know about what's going on Sunday, all of your nitty-gritty details.
Marvelous. And I think another really important message here for everyone is that a lot of the activities on Sunday are designed so that you don't need to spend all day sitting at your computer screen again. I know myself, I'm going to need some time off the screen. And so there's lots of drop-in community activities that are fun for an hour or two and then let you go and sort of give your eyes a rest. We want to be very, very mindful of that this year. So in the absence of a hallway track, we do have some fun and games planned for Sunday. We've got our mentored development sprints happening as well. We have a very online, extremely online Venulus venue and a amazing lineup of talks. Lee, if we have people watching this stream, perhaps they've only just discovered PyConline AU and they're wondering, wow, how do I get involved? How can I attend? Are there tickets still available?
Yes.
Awesome. That's a really good, simple answer. If you want to attend PyConline AU, you're catching the stream for the first time, maybe a friend has directed you to watch this evening. We've put a lot of time and effort into putting this conference on for you. Make sure you head to pycon.org.au, head to the attend page, grab a ticket. They're really affordable this year, and you don't have to travel anywhere. So you don't have to spend a week out of work. We're really hoping that you can all join us for the conference. But most importantly, register. Once you're registered, you will get an email over the next 24 hours, and that will get you up and running with our Venulus platform. So don't leave it to the last minute. Don't risk missing that email. Make sure you register today, tonight, first thing in the morning, so that you can join us at PyConline AU 2020. That's it for us. We have a conference to organise, and so we will see you bright and early on Friday morning. Thanks, everyone. We'll see you there.